Throughout this summer, a number of violent fires erupted across Europe, and Portugal was not an exception. Did you know that more than 100 people died, 900 houses were destroyed, 500 companies were affected, 400,000 of hectares of land were burned? Faced with these numbers, I decided to visit the field and see with my own eyes what was going on. I joined the mission of EDP and Médecins du Monde to support the victims of the fires, and I want to tell you what I discovered from it. They don't need more clothes. The clothing needs were met on day one. Since then, they have so many clothes they don't know what to do. We were there for one morning, like we packed more or less 50-60 boxes, and from those 60 boxes, 1/3 came back with us to Porto to be delivered to homeless people because they really don't need it anymore. If you want to help somebody, you need to take time to understand what do they need. Otherwise, it might be something like ego feeding. You want to make sure that you do something good to the world and then you send clothes out, but in fact they are not causing any impact. So why are you doing it? If you really want to help, and if you are trying to help in a humanitarian crisis, you need to establish some kind of contact, either with local authorities or with local NGOs, or at least try to email friends of friends to understand if they know what is really needed in the field. Third, I really want to introduce you to Sr. Manuel. He's the owner of the house which we cleaned over the afternoon. I know we didn't do much, but he was so happy to have us there, and he was so surprised when he saw us there. He didn't know that someone during that afternoon was going to visit his place. Well, his wife knew, but no one told him, so he was really surprised, and he really appreciated our work.
O fogo tudo dominou tudo de tal forma que não houve esperança, perdeu a esperança.
Mas foi alguém cá buscá-lo?
O neto.
O seu neto veio buscá-lo?
O neto menor é que meu pai.
Mas o senhor sabia que estávamos aqui hoje?
Não.
Então vinha aqui ver?
Não, de vez em quando estar a saudade. E assim mesmo, cheio de imprevistos.
Do you know when you go to the gym and it seems that the time doesn't pass, you are like, oh no, 15 minutes, I will die. It doesn't really happen when you are like picking up strollers full of stones. Going to elevated flats for 3 hours picking up rubble grows your muscles much more than 2 weeks of gym. The last message that I want to share with you is that it is really easy to help. So if you want to go and spend 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, 1 month in working with these communities, it is really possible, and I can put you in contact with the right people. Second, if you don't have the time but you still want to help with some resources, then what they really need is agricultural materials, tools, machinery. More than 1,900 agricultures lost their crops this year, and they are trying to rebuild their production sites. Thank you very much for watching this video until the end. I hope you liked it. I had a lot of fun doing it. If you know anyone from monitoring and evaluation currently working on this field, or if you have any tools or material that you want to share, please do not hesitate to do it below. See you in the next video. Bye!